following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful night, beautiful life, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless channeled collective message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Remember to bring your intuition to the party, and if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it does not, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions that you see. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. Quickly, Janine, I got your purchase for your personal reading. Go ahead and shoot me another email. Let me know if we're doing a video or if we're going to do a messenger call on Facebook, or how you want to do this. If you want me to do a video, you can just send me your question. All right. So let's get, maybe you're like Janine. Are you like Janine and you want a personal reading too? Go to the website, make it happen. We'll get it in. All right. I just pulled your 2 Alpha and Omega messages, and I'm being guided to start right in with tarot cards this evening. So let's take a look in the situation using the Osset Gypsy Tarot. We'll also be featuring on deck the Tattoo Tarot expressing one side of the situation. And then in the whole we have the Housewives Tarot. And our closing act as tarot cards will be the Gods deck. Alright, so let's see what we have coming out for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows. There is a most important message that needs to come out. And how does this work? Somebody wants to know, how does it work? I don't even know you. How could you possibly have a reading for me? Well, because like Spirit shows me the energy, I use the guidance of my intuition and the images and the words, and anything that they throw my way is completely intuitive. Plus, on top of that, there's my knowledge and my experience, and then I just channel whatever they say to say, and what they've shown me is they give me an umbrella energy. And so each of you are going to align with your own details, which is why we always remind you to bring your own intuition to the party, because it has such a large role to play in this. Okay. So, from the Osset Gypsy Tarot, today they want me to just pull off the top of the deck. Don't shuffle it anymore. So the bottom of the deck, and I'm not holding it in reverse. Nope, every other. Okay, so it looks like we might have a couple of reversals mixed in here somehow, but we have the 5 of Swords in reverse, which is telling me that there's been a lot of arguing and inability to see eye to eye, okay? Destructive. It's giving me an energy of a destructive behavior, destructive pattern, I hear. So, okay, they're showing me to lay out 9 cards. So, I guess I'm doing a 9-card spread. And then we'll look more into the situation while I shuffle up the remaining decks. We have 3 more decks to shuffle tonight of tarot cards. So, y'all ready to dig in? In the past energy, we have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords. What I'm actually getting from this is like a path that was being forced, a situation that was being forced. It couldn't be forced any longer. It could not be forced any longer. I also I'm hearing the dam breaks. The dam breaks. Okay, these are the breaks. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, break down. Okay, so interesting. The breaks coming out, the old school song. Okay, and the dam breaks. I'm getting both of those energies. So the dam breaks is giving me the image of, like the Hoover Dam. and how it holds the water back. And if the dam breaks, well, not as much as it used to be, but the water's going to flood through. Yeah. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. Okay, so they want me to look up the lyrics to this song, The Breaks. Okay, because the dam breaks. Okay. So let's see what we have. The Breaks. Yep, from Curtis Blow. That's the one. So it says, clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Because I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks. Breaks on a bus, breaks on a car, breaks to make you a superstar. Breaks to win and breaks to lose, but these here breaks will rock your shoes. And these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. It says, hold on, if your woman steps out with another man, that's the breaks. That's the breaks. And she runs off with him to Japan. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. And the IRS says they want to chat. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. And you can't explain why you claimed your cat. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. And Ma Bell sends you a whopping bill. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. With 18 phone calls to Brazil. Hold on, and you borrowed money from the mob, and yesterday you lost your job. Well, these are the breaks. Throw your hands up in the sky and wave them around from side to side. And if you deserve a break tonight, somebody say, all right. Breaks on a stage, breaks on a screen, breaks to make your wallet lean. Breaks run cold and breaks run hot. Some folks got them and some have not. But these are the breaks. The girl in brown, stop messing around. The guy in blue, what you gonna do? And to the girl in green, don't be so mean. And the guy in red, say what I said. Brakes on a plane. Okay, hold on. Brakes on a plane, brakes on a train. Brakes to make you go insane. Brakes in love, brakes in war. But we got brakes to get you on the floor. And these are the brakes, okay? You say last week you met the perfect guy and he promised you the stars in the sky. You said his Cadillac was gold, but he didn't say it was 10 years old. He took you out to the Red Coach Grill, but he forgot the cash and you paid the bill. And he told you the story of his life, but he forgot the part about his wife. Well, these are the breaks. Oh, literally what I got. Someone's trying to force a situation. It came to an end, okay? The situation broke. And when I read the part about, that really resonated. Somebody was married, trying to be with you or whatever. They were married the whole dang time. What the heck is going on with this? Oh my goodness. I don't think we've ever channeled the breaks from Curtis Blow, but we did tonight. Somebody needs to hear that song and dance around your kitchen. I see somebody hearing that song and dancing around your kitchen. The damn breaks. The dam breaks. Everything breaks at some point. And then the whole line about the Cadillac is making me think of Cedric the Entertainer. I think it was. It said, they can make a spaceship that could travel all the way to the moon, but they can't make a Cadillac where the bumper don't fall off. I was laughing. Some stuff is literally made to break, like cheap nails. They make them so paper thin with no stress point. And that's just rude, because when you don't put a proper stress point on the nail, when it breaks, it'll break on your nail bed. That could cause permanent nail damage. And not to mention, that's why people get them nail breaks that hurt and bleed and all that stuff. But a nail tech with some sort of skill is going to put a stress point on it. And I'm going to tell you something. I have clients that will once in a while, randomly, few and far in between, break a nail. Like Jackie, she was working on a pellet jack. With a pellet jack, with nails long as mine. Long as my long set, that set, not the short set, the long set. Her nails are that long. She was working on a pellet jack and she broke her nails. It broke her heart that she broke her nail, but it didn't break her nail bed because her nail tech put it on with a stress point in the right place. The damn breaks. If it's built correctly, it's not going to break in a way that's going to hurt so bad. Oh boy, there's something here, and I just had a conversation. It's like, I don't want to start this situation out with a guilty conscience. I want to start it with a clear conscience. So there's something here. Somebody had a guilty conscience. Was it because they had a whole wife? And now they're not. I heard they can't catch a break no way or sideways. No matter how much they try to go around and circumvent the karma, somebody here, they can't catch a break. There's a situation here. You cannot escape. Something is breaking. There's a breaking happening. Okay. Most recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles, and God said, because you get what you put out. What you put out, it grows, it returns to you. I heard somebody's getting exactly what they deserve. They've been getting what they deserve. Okay, it's been a while. And I heard 6 months. Something significant happened 6 months ago. In the current energy, you have the Nine of Wands. 9 reflects back to the Hermit energy. For those of you who are learning to read tarot, all your major arcana numbers, they reflect back to your... All your minor arcana cards reflect the numbers back to the major arcana matching numbers. So 9 of Wands reflects back to the Hermit. So this is about... What is the Hermit? It's about resting. It's about going into yourself. Soul searching. There you go. Thank you. That's the phrase I was looking for. It's about soul searching. It's about doing introspection. An introspection view. And the Nine of Wands about actions. So somebody here is like looking at their actions. The zodiac correlation for the Nine of Wands is Chiron, the wounded healer. Yeah, Chiron, the wounded healer, is that energy with the Nine of Wands. Why do I know that? I couldn't even freaking tell you, but I do. I'm trying to see if I have... No, it's not here. I don't know where I have it at. I had found it once before for you guys, and I don't know where I have it at again. That picture with all the tarot cards and how they relate to the positions of astrology. So, Chiron, the wounded healer. Chiron, the wounded healer is something that hurts really bad. This could be like a major life tragedy, a turning point in one's life that comes with a lot of pain. Okay? But even with the pain that it comes with, it's actually, in the healing of it, this is the biggest catapult. This is the biggest launch. This provides the biggest rebound. Hello, the biggest rebound. The Nine of Wands are also showing me from the Light Seers Tarot deck. I'm seeing this woman standing in front of a fence, but she refuses to cross it. Somebody here is refusing to cross a certain boundary. So, and the 9 is like the end. It's the end. So there's somebody here who's reflecting on all the actions before. 9 also, especially in numerology. If you're a life path number 9, you tend to kind of get along good, get on with anybody. The 9 within the number 9 is all of the other numbers. And it's a magic number. Even in mathematics, there's all this magic number 9 stuff you might remember from school. I don't know, they teach in different stuff these days, but the Nine of Wands definitely talks about right now, you're at the end of a journey, and you could be feeling very alone, okay? I'm here, it's necessary for you before you make this final push, okay, to take a moment to gather yourself. So you might need to rest before you take some final action, okay? Like, for example, so somebody's going to be moving, and it's like you don't want to spend the night before you move out partying or something. You're going to probably not have all the energy you need in order to be ready to move in the morning type of shit. So there's that vibe here. The move and the partying is definitely symbolic of you fill in the blank what in your life, okay? If you have a big day tomorrow, rest up. And all this is coming out, they're saying, because it's the end of a situation. It's the end of a situation. I heard for somebody it's very, I heard they brought this upon themselves. They brought this upon themselves, okay? And it's very difficult for them. Overwhelming, okay? Wow. And it's because they're blocked. So back to that Light Seers Tarot image. The lady is standing in front of this little tiny fence. Literally all she has to do is step over the fence. The fence is not even knee height compared to how tall she is. And so the thing is, you're almost there. Don't give up now. Keep going type of vibe is right here. So there's a situation here where something is reaching its end. Somebody feels very overwhelmed. Somebody else, you need... So I'm already channeling about both sides of this experience. And of course, we'll find out more. But there's something about You're almost there, and now is not the time to give up. And now I'm hearing Abraham Hicks talk about, most of you give up on holding your energy, your vision, your belief in it right before it's about to break. You got to keep going at the end. Don't quit now. Don't quit now. You already drove from California to Maryland. You trying to get to New York. Why you going to stop? Keep driving. You're almost there. You're 9/10 of the way there. Okay. In the very near future, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords. There's an important conversation. Oh, is somebody going icy because they're feeling very blocked right now by being overwhelming? So they're icing out a situation. I'm getting an ice machine. Yeah, I'm getting an ice machine that just is pouring out a whole bunch of ice cubes. Like the kind at a motel or a hotel that you always seem to have to go to another freaking floor to find anymore. What? Okay. What's going to unfold in this situation, the prediction? They said, don't turn them over yet. Oh, dang. Okay. Don't turn them over yet. Yeah. So there's a situation here. Wow. Okay. Somebody here is being very forceful, and they're getting what they deserve. There's an end of a situation here because we also had the 10 of Wands already came out. I heard the situation has been over. Somebody keeps trying to digress and revert back into the past or what it was. That's not going to happen. I heard that's not going to happen. Somebody's cutting through negativity. They're getting the clarity about something now. They're getting the clarity about a situation now that's over. I heard rest up because it's about to get busy. Yeah, I heard rest up because it's about to get busy. Somebody's going to have something to say. They said, I heard be an avid listener. Be an avid listener. I heard save yourself the argument. I heard I don't have to answer that question. So somebody could be asking some question that is none of their fucking business, the answer to it. I don't have to answer that question. Remember that answer. It could serve you very well in the days to come. I don't have to answer that question. That's none of your business. I heard that's none of your business. So somebody, you're going to be telling another person that it's none of their business. They're asking questions that are none of their business. Okay. So Spirit is putting these cards in the perfect order for the perfect message. We're going to look at one side of the experience here. They said cut them, put them back together, and don't shuffle them anymore. Again, that's apparently... yeah, what I'm supposed to do with this one too. So, bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is my chill and heal energy. It's where you take time to rest. Didn't I say somebody needs to take time to rest? Time to rest from a destructive situation? These are the breaks. Yeah. There's a destructive situation. Sounds like I'm pulling out of this situation. Okay, they're like, I'm taking a break from this. They said go ahead and lay out all 9 cards before I start reading them. So let me follow the guidance I'm being given. We're going to put these on my left side. Okay, so you can follow along and see which side of the energy turns out that you're on. Left, is somebody left? We had a whole conversation about the left and the right. Was that last night? Okay. You can look at what's left or you can look at what's right. You can look at what left your life or you can look at what's right in your life. In the past experience on the left side of the table, we have the 6 of Cups. Whoa, the 10 of Swords is in reverse and the 10 of Coins is upright. 6 of Cups. I heard returning to the past and finding there's nothing there. Returning to the past only to find that you've actually closed out that cycle and you're a lot more solid than you thought you were and you don't need to return to that past. You don't really want to return to that past. Yeah, I'm hearing you don't even really want to return to that past. Somebody who returned to the past only to find out like there's nothing left for me here. Somebody's been reverting back into the past, again, only to find out There's nothing left for me here. That cycle is over. Whatever it was is no longer that. Okay. Now somebody has to deal with their feelings about that. Somebody went back home in order to restore a connection with the family. That's somebody else, I hear. Somebody went back home in order to restore a connection with the family. And I heard somebody put an end to a lot of childhood wounding. Yeah. Somebody put an end to a whole lot of childhood wounding. Looking back at the past, I heard you comb through it with a fine-tooth comb and you find what was missed before. So somebody, it's like, I'm seeing it. Oh, God, this is disgusting what they just showed me. Okay, you see what was missed. In other words, somebody here, what I'm getting, somebody's been trying to clean up their act or clean up their life. And what they just showed me was knits in hair. And how you have to use an extremely specialized fine-tooth comb to pull the knits out of the hair. Do you know what a knit is? It's an egg for bugs, for lice, head lice. So, somebody here, what they're giving me with that is, you cleaned up so much in your act, but there was something about going back over it to pick out any residue that could breed the same contaminant. I'm hearing the same contaminant. Oh, God, this is actually really disgusting. It makes me itchy just thinking about it. Yeah. If kids have lice from school, somebody needs to know if there's a kid, if there's a lice epidemic in the school, get some hair grease and put it on your child's scalp. See, look, I'm itching my head already. Put it on your child's scalp because the lice will not go into a greasy scalp. There were kids in my daughter's classroom when she was in elementary school, and she said that they had lice, and that it was spraying to all the kids. So I bought pink oil hair moisturizer, and I would just keep her hair in ponytails and braids with pink oil moisturizer on her scalp, so that protected her. So somebody needs to know that. Oh my God, this shit, I knew it was going to do that. Thinking about the fucking nasty bugs makes me itch. Okay. But that whole experience is a lot more symbolic than literal for the meaning of this reading. Okay. There was still some sort of energetic residue, people, situations, and circumstances that needed to be dealt with. And so, going over life with a fine-tooth comb, going over your life with a fine-tooth comb, going over your own energy, over the people in your life, over the beliefs that you have, over I'm getting resentments that have been held, okay, to clean up your own energy, because if you don't get rid of them, eventually they will hatch. These are the breaks. Hatching is breaking, right? Eventually they'll hatch and you'll have a new infestation. Yeah, when a child or an adult, because adults get lice too, anybody of any age could get lice. If somebody has been filled with lice in their head, you're going to have to buy special treatment to take care of it. And you've got to get all the eggs out, because those eggs will hatch and it'll just be another infestation. So the cleaning of head lice is a 2-step program. You got to do the chemical treatment to kill the living bugs. And then you have to remove all of the eggs from the hair. It'll stick to the hair. You have to remove all of that out, because if you don't, those eggs will eventually hatch and you'll have a new infestation. So, in order to avoid a new infestation, these are the breaks. Something got to go. Someone got to go. Can't be here no more. Okay. In the most recent path on this side, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Oh, boy. The Eight of Cups in reverse. That's crazy because even though somebody has done all this work to try to clean all this stuff out in the most recent past, they're still not letting go and moving on. There is something about not letting go emotionally. Somebody's been holding on emotionally. In the current energy, the Chariot is in reverse, not moving forward, not advancing. A crash. I just saw an orb in here. Again, it just went like that. Oh boy. Y'all let me know if you start seeing orbs on camera, because last night I was seeing them, but I didn't have it on camera. Anyways. If you see an orb, do me a favor and time stamp it. The Chariot in reverse. Headed for a crash. This isn't moving forward anymore. Something comes to a complete stop in the current energy. Something comes to a complete stop. Because they weren't able to move on emotionally, something has to come to a complete stop. Holding on only drags it out. Holding on only drags it out. Something has to come to a complete halt. I heard a screeching halt. In the near future, on my left side still, we have the Three of Cups. After the screeching halt in the near future, the screeching halt is now. In the near future, there is joy. Three of Cups is a card of joy. It's celebration. It's toast. It's time to toast something. Okay, now that's not an orb. That's a freaking gnat. And it's like it just disappeared. Where did it go? Can you go outside, please, little gnat? You don't need to be in here. Alright, they said don't flip over the future cards. Okay. They said go back over to the other side here where I've shuffled up the Housewives Tarot and spread out the cards right off the top. The bottom of the deck is the Death card. The Death card. Whoever's on the right-hand side of the table has gone through a whole transformation. It's interesting because it looks like a jar of mail, but it has flies coming out of it, and the lid is up, and it says salmonella, which is not good at all. I heard poisoning. The Death card. In the recent past, what do we have? The Magician, the Eight of Wands, and the Strength card. In the past, on the right side of the table, somebody let go of the situation. I heard on the left. Somebody let go of the situation on the left. They decided that they were sold. The Magician here, look at his face. He's like, yeah, look, it's like a fake ass smile. It's like a fake ass smile. So, somebody here I heard was sold a false bill of goods. Somebody here got something and it's just not working out the way they thought it would. They realized that they were duped. I'm picking up used car salesman type of energy, like the guy who sells lemons for a living. They're showing me Matilda's father in the movie Matilda, how he would run back the speedometer. He would dial it back. How he would do things to the car to make it seem like it runs so good, and any problem they had, they wouldn't discover until he'd already had their money and was long gone. And there was nothing they can do about it. He was a bad car salesman. Sidebar message for somebody. They say that's a true story. My daughter saw something, and she sent me something on TikTok, and it featured the person who that story, the real Matilda. I heard the real Matilda. So, yeah, in the past, somebody realized a situation, and so they took action, and to clean up their act. With the Strength card, we have the Scrubbo pads. They look like steel. Yeah, they're steel wool pads, the kinds that come with soap on them. Yeah, somebody here saw a situation that was presenting itself to them, and they decided not to get involved in it, I see. Okay. Interesting. I'm noticing it says 12 pads, and number 12 is right there, strong. And if you've been with me for any period of time, you might know that 12 is my number of ancestor energy. So the ancestors are here. The ancestors are definitely with you while you're standing in your power. Okay. Standing in your power. Cleaning up your act. You have the support of the ancestors. So I hear this cleaning up of your act is happening not only in the physical realm, but it's also happening in your spiritual realm. In the most recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Part of cleaning up your act is tending to your own garden. This lady is walking through her garden with her water hose and her basket of flowers, and she's smiling at her tree of pentacles. So somebody here is taking care of themselves physically, emotionally, and not focused on taking care of everybody else. See, if she's busy taking care of everybody else's garden, she ain't going to be able to take care of her own garden. So it's like you need to tend to your own garden in this. In the current energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Reaping the fruit of the harvest, because Seven Pentacles also talks about it's not yet time to harvest. We haven't said this in a while. But so the Seven of Pentacles, it usually always does have a tree or a bush with pentacles growing on it. And what we haven't said for a while is, you don't get mad at the apple tree because the apples aren't ready to be harvested yet, because it hasn't given its fruit yet. It's not like, hurry up and fucking grow faster. Like, you're a retard if you're going to stand there. No offense. But you're not the smartest or brightest bulb on the tree if you're going to stand there and get mad at the apple tree because its fruit isn't ready. All you can do is allow it to come together in its harvest season. Well, right now it looks like it is harvest season. And this Ace of Pentacles is like, oh, the apple is ripe. It's ready. Okay, it's ripe and it's ready. So Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity in your hand. It's ripe and ready now. All that time taking care of yourself, handling your business, tending to your own garden is paying off. Work so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. Okay, Gwen Stefani coming through in the near future. Wow. Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to take that one pentacle and turn it into 8. You're about to multiply that. Somebody here got a little bit of money. They're about to invest it in something new. Somebody has some free time. They're going to invest it in something productive. Somebody here, they got a new opportunity with the person. This is something that they're going to put dedicated effort into. Somebody has a new job. They're going to put dedicated effort into that, and it's going to be great. I heard within 8 months, you're going to have a leveling up in this job, this career, this position. Can we start looking at the future now? All right. They said, yes, you can. So looking at the future of the situation, these 3 cards up here, what do we have? Oh, the Ace of Wands. It says, know thyself. Wow, we have the Judgment card coming out. Rebirth energy. As you call it out, so it comes about energy. And we have the Strength card. As you call it out, so it comes about. So there's something here about this person's strength that they showed in the past is paying off. And that's about to happen. Like all this time, you've been consistent with it. You're going to get what you deserve. Somebody here, they were not... They're showing me the reading we did about a portal a long time ago, where it's like your frequency is allows you to pass through the portal. You're trying to drag somebody through that portal with you. You figure, well, if we're connected, because in all the movies, if they hold hands, they can all teleport together. They said, no, not in this instance. This is a very intelligent portal, and only each individual that has their frequency a match can get through it. So there's something here about that. But there's a new beginning here, a rebirth, okay? being in your power and standing in your power, standing in your strength, okay? Controlling yourself, cleaning your act up in the past is going to give you cause to dance in the very near future. I see that coming up. Leo season. Are we in Leo season yet? So, Leo season energy is here. Yes, we are in Leo season. Something big is getting a rebirth in Leo season. Okay. The Ace of Wands. In this situation, you can only apply it to yourself. You can't bring anyone with you. Anyone who you're supposed to interact with on the other side of this energy, they will have brought themselves through. Like nobody brought them through. Anybody who's there, it's like anybody who gets into that new energy, who is able to cross through the portal, they didn't get in there on anybody else's merit. Nobody else could have bought them a ticket. No, they're nobody's plus one. It's not like that. Everybody who shows up in this future experience, they got there by their own merit. From what they did, from standing in their power, from knowing thy own self. Okay. Future energy on the left hand of the table. Wow, Judgment is in reverse. What else? The Devil is in reverse. What else? The Knave of Cups is upright. Wow. They may be celebrating in a minute here. Toasting, cheersing, all of that. But somebody is about to experience an adverse judgment because they did not deal with the devil in the past. On this left side of the table, there is no strength card. If there's a devil card in your experience, you really want to get a strength card with it, if possible, because the strength is the power to overcome. The devil is in reverse because somebody falling for temptation, the same temptation they fell for before. Somebody's falling for the same temptation they fell for before. Page of Cups. And childish and immature. What the heck? Something came to a screeching halt because they needed to find their joy. They didn't do that. So now they're just going to act like an immature child. What's the future on the right side of the table? Temperance. Coming out with the Six of Wands. Coming out with the Five of Swords. Temperance. Keeping your own emotional body in check. Not being overwhelmed by your emotions, but knowing how to navigate with them in life. Leads to victory, overcoming any cross-current energies and challenges that come their way. Somebody here, you're having a victory, and other people are watching it, and, they're cut up about it. I heard they're all cut up about it. I heard they fall right into that pattern. They fall right into that pattern. What pattern is it? That self-destructive pattern, that destructive pattern. Interesting. So there's something here about you about to come into a very powerful energy because you've been working for this for a long time. You've been planting your seeds. You've been planting them well. You've been tending to your own garden. You've learned that you have the ability to influence outcomes and situations for yourself. And part of being able to do that is about seeing through people who would try to get over on you, manipulate, play games, head games. I'm hearing the word usury. All these type of tactics, getting beyond those and taking action to circumvent them, okay, to disable the enemy, to disable any enemy energies, keeping you in a power position. But there's something here about, you better expect some haters to pop up. You better expect that some folks ain't going to like it. They're going to have something to say. There could be some people who, It's like somebody gets these are the breaks. In other words, everybody ain't going to have the same outcome as you. Everybody's not going to enjoy the same outcome experience as you because everybody didn't do the same work that you did. Everybody didn't deal with the issues. Everybody didn't process the pain, I hear. Everybody didn't take the gain, I hear. So everybody is not going to be seeing the victory just because you are. So while you doing your victory dance, somebody could be sitting on the sidelines watching and hating from afar. I hear hating from afar because you got a victory dance. Yeah, you got a whole victory dance on your hands right now and things are working out great for you. Somebody else, that's not the case. It's exactly the opposite. They don't like it, okay? With the Judgment card in reverse, because this person had took unwise decisions for themselves, falling into temptation. I'm hearing, and it's getting worse. Usually the devil in reverse comes out, and it's a breaking free energy. In this reading, it's not giving me that at all. It's giving me what most other readers see it as the devil in reverse is like, it's really fucking bad. You know, it's horrible. So somebody falls into extremely heavy drug usage, violent behaviors, a manic depressive, like it's like they fall into their shadow completely and just let it run all over them. And then they try to run all over everybody else with it, with that Knave of Cups energy. It's like the way I'm seeing this Knave of Cups, see, he's got these spirals coming out of his cup. They take that negativity and they're spewing it all over the place. And now I'm seeing, you know how an elephant, it can take water into its trunk and it can just spray it? Yep, that's what it looks like. Somebody here, by looking at someone else's happiness, that's what that joy is here about. Somebody is looking at your happiness, and they're gonna try to throw some rain on your parade. They're gonna try to throw some salt on your game. This somebody is extremely salty, bitter. They're going into a very dark spiral. I see somebody here is going into a very dark spiral, but it's not your fault. The only thing that's your fault is that you chose your happiness. You chose to give yourself this fresh start. You chose to put your energy into something with dedicated effort where, you know, it was making sense to you. And you chose to leave this situation alone. Somebody don't want to let go. This left side don't want to let go of the right side. Right side over here minding their business. Left side don't want to let go. It's time to let go and move on. Somebody don't want to let go and move on. I heard, well, you and your Ace of Pentacles, okay, somebody else here is in the Chariot in reverse. They're in a crash right now. They're crashing. It's like their world is crashing down on them right now, they feel like. Because, and why is this happening for them? Because, listen, they have not settled things from their past. In the beginning of this, we started talking about how you had settled some issues from your childhood. You went through it with a fine-tooth comb, and that was really fucking disgusting. Yeah, somebody here, they left all the nits in, and guess what? They have a new infestation, and it's even worse this time. It's even more severe this time. That's fucking disgusting. It's so disgusting. Yeah, they say that it'll kill all those eggs, that chemical, but it's not always true. I heard if they don't learn wise habits like put grease on your scalp, if you have to go to school with a bunch of kids that's got lice in their hair, put grease on your scalp, that'll save your head. If they just keep on going out there and spending the night at their friend's house and borrowing somebody else's clothes and hats and shit, oh God. And now I know why my father never allowed me to share my clothes with anybody. I was never. Okay. Yeah, somebody here, they did not do the processes. They didn't do the work. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. So as a result, like there's negative repercussions for that in their life. Everybody is going to get what they're deserving. Like that's already been dished out. They've already been seeing it. It's hitting a critical breaking point now because these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. Yeah, somebody's about to have a fucking breakdown. They're about to have a whole fucking breakdown. I'm looking in the comments. Clothes hold energy of the wearer. Clothes do hold energy. So if you got a bunch of fucking clothes from somebody that you don't want, in your experience, you don't know that they hold energy because you look at them and it. I heard, "Don't break my heart." What? Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. It's not happening. It's a good time to have a bonfire. It's best to burn that shit up. Okay, there's somebody here who's looking at the situation from the past. They need to get out of it, but they don't want to do it. So they're headed for a fucking crash. Why? Because somebody else is happy. Somebody else is here applying dedicated effort to make something beautiful about whatever they have. This Eight of Pentacles, this lady is painting a design onto this plate. This reminds me of like how I refashion my chairs. Yeah. This reminds me of taking something old, beautifying it, making it brand new and worth so much money because you're able to do that. Somebody else, they don't know how to do that. And I hear you're doing this with your life. And what this is doing for you is giving you victory over self-sabotaging behaviors, over toxic connections. It helps you to break out of and cut off toxic connections and unhealthy behaviors. Self-sabotaging ideas and conversation. I just see people going, ooh and ah, looking in from a distance, watching as you are in a victory mode. Yeah, I heard don't respond to the bullshit. I heard don't respond to the bullshit. Yeah, because of your happiness, somebody is pissed off. How can you be so fucking happy when everything is falling apart in my life? My life is miserable. How dare you be so happy? Yeah, I heard crickets on that. Like, oh, because you're having a bad time because of the choices that you made in your life, so I'm supposed to give up and not feel happy about the great things that are happening in my life because of the choices that I made? Yeah, hell no. You can take that shit somewhere else. We don't play that way around here. I'm celebrating every one of my wins. I heard I'm celebrating every one of my wins because I've been putting in the work to get it. So you had 7 pentacles. You get your golden ace of pentacles. Now you've got 8 pentacles. Look at you. Leveling freaking up. Divine timing is opening up here. Oh, wow. They said divine timing actually opened up for you in June that just passed. Okay, the most recent June. Over all the challenges and conflicts and the drama from May. There was something in May. And June opened up a victory energy for you. Divine timing happening. It happened in June about the drama that happened in May. Okay. In June was when your fresh new lease on life began. Somebody got a new lease in June. Did you move into a new place to live and sign a new lease like I did? Did you get a new vehicle and sign a new agreement for your vehicle? Okay, somebody's got a loan. They signed an agreement for their new location or what have you. There's something about a new lease on life in June that came through. Okay, interesting. And in the month of Leo season, during Leo season in the month of August, thank you. During Leo season in the month of August, which would be from August 1st till on around about the 20th, somewhere between the 20th and the 22nd, you're going to hit a big pocket of prosperity. There are many here unfolding for you. What they're showing me is during this first 2/3 of the month of August, you're going to be seeing these are the breaks. Hold on, your breaks are good. Hold on, this breaking open prosperity and abundance for you, for all the efforts and the dedicated efforts you put in the past, for tending to your own garden, for making it grow, for handling, for what you've been doing through the whole month of July. It's only fitting that we would talk about this right now, as this is the last of July when I'm recording this, 2022. Now, again, remember that this is a timeless reading. So somebody's watching this reading 9 years, 10 months, and 7 days after it's been recorded. If that's you, put it in the comments. Let me know. I heard you were pretty mind-blowing and you just did that and you figured out that that was you. Yeah, put it in the comments. Okay. Pretty mind-blowing because it's still accurate for you, even with the months that I mentioned. Right, they want me to pull from the God deck and see what's going on with everybody here. The Strength card again in the bottom of the deck. In the bottom of the dead. Hold on, in the bottom of the dead. Triple strength over what's dead, I heard. Triple strength. And they're showing it to me like a mathematical equation over what's dead. Interesting. Okay. So I see triple strength on top, line underneath, and what's dead below. Okay. So starting where we started. Okay, in the past in the situation. Wow, with the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. 7 of Wands and 3 of Swords. Somebody was forcing a situation because of heartbreak. They didn't want the heartbreak, but guess what? The truth hurts like a bee and sets you free. And in the past as well, the 10 of Wands coming out with the 5 of Pentacles. Because somebody took action and they're not going to be left out in the cold no more. Somebody realized that this person was only using them. Somebody realized that the situation was lacking. In this situation, the situation was lacking. The situation was never giving what was deserved, what was merited, what you were worthy of. It was lacking. There was a realization of a situation lacking. This Knight of Swords coming out with the 8 of Swords. Somebody stuck up in their head, pissed off, spiteful, bitter, growing more and more bitter by the day. The more they keep thinking about it, obsessive thinking, unhealthy. 10 of Pentacles in reverse on top of the 6 of Pentacles. You get what you put out. Because they were lacking somebody was lacking in the situation. Situation is being removed. Okay, that's already happened. In the current energy, we had the 9 of Wands with the 2 of freaking Cups. As somebody gets news of another person's love, that's their breaking point. They don't like it. King of Swords, they want to say something about it in the near future. Queen of Wands coming out here to the side. And it's like about quarter tilt upright, so that's about quarter tilt. So there's something here. Is it a fourth of the way into the month? You're going to hear from this Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. She got some shit to say. Now she's pissed off. I knew you were in love with her. I knew you were in love with her. Well, you knew before I knew. I heard, well, you knew before I knew. What? But there's a situation unfolding here where somebody is like I said, somebody is going to be upset. This Queen of Wands come through is very angry energy. With the King of Swords, that's a dangerous combination. Because this is somebody, we had fatality come out yesterday. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to come in and they're going to try to say things to hurt. They could even turn physically violent, okay? Somebody here, what the heck is going on? Oh my goodness, because of... They hit this breaking point of love. Oh, God. They want to... Somebody here is picking up on the fact that the other person is completely moving on, that they met a new person, that they are starting something new in their life. They're having success about to come in. As soon as they find out about the success coming in, about the rewards coming in, they are going to have some feelings about that. And they are going to let you know. And they're not going to be happy. With the Ace of Wands in the near future here too, the 3 of Pentacles. Look, standing in your power, it works. Okay, standing in your power, it works. The Judgment card with the Emperor in freaking reverse. Somebody's getting their karmic repercussions because they're not standing in their power. Okay. The Strength card coming out with the freaking Hierophant. From the Divine Mind, it's like you've learned your lesson by standing in your power. So it's like you have an opportunity to try to control the situation and you're going to repeat the same karmic cycle. Or you can learn a life lesson and stand in your power. That's what I see as outcome. There's a decision to be made there. So let's look at the left side of the table from the God deck. What was at the bottom again? The Strength card was in reverse. Somebody, see, the Strength card, and now I'm looking at it, it's in reverse. So, that's funny how they did that. Okay. The Strength card here in reverse. Somebody here felt, I'm hearing, I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak, I lose all control, and something takes over me, like not a phase, this is so amazing. Okay, whatever. The lyrics are, somebody got tongue twisted, they didn't even know what to say. They felt so weak in the knees that they felt weak, they couldn't even speak. In the past, they felt like you were their soulmate. Somebody returned back to the past. The Two of Pentacles, a change. Somebody returned back to the past talking about, I change. I changed. Can we try again? Ten of Swords with the Five of Swords. It ended all over again. So somebody here returned back to the past. It ended all over again. I did talk about somebody who went back home to try to put a settling to some family situation. That was a real challenge for somebody to do that. The Ten of Coins is coming out with the Five of Cups in reverse. Closing out the cycle. No regrets about closing out the cycle. I heard somebody didn't have no regrets about telling your family something, about telling their own family something. There was no regrets. Eight of Cups in reverse, okay. The Seven of freaking Swords. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to leave, but they're lying to themselves. They're lying to themselves. There's some deceit. There's some lying. There's some slander. There's some hate going on. Ain't that great, I heard. The Chariot in reverse. Somebody's headed for a crash because the Chariot is upright because somebody else is moving on. Chariot reverse. Chariot upright. Somebody's headed for a crash. The Divine Mind knows that this is the only path to their success. Oh boy, that's crazy. Somebody in this experience could be having a crash. Somehow that crash, whether it's literally physically in your vehicle or an energetic crash or whatever it is, it's actually a reset button. There's a reset happening in somebody's life to get them on the right path again. The Three of Cups is on the path of joy, but the World is in reverse. So from the God deck, they're not choosing it. They're not choosing to close out the old cycle. Judgment in reverse. With the King of Cups in reverse, I told you they was upset, they was jealous, they was angry. Yeah, with the Judgment in reverse, all that negative energy they putting out, all those lies they putting out is coming back to them. Karmic repercussions. I heard instant karma. The Devil card in reverse coming out with the King of Pentacles. This is going to affect somebody's health. This is going to affect somebody's money. Then Knave of Cups coming out with, wow, the Knight of Cups in reverse. So that's double Knight of Cups energy, okay? And this one's coming out in reverse because somebody isn't getting the message. It's going to affect their house. It's going to affect their livelihood. It's going to affect their income. It's going to affect their finances. It could affect their assets in some sort of way. Okay, let's look at the right side. Get these cards out. The Magician, clarified by the Ace of Cups. Somebody has self-love enough to see through the BS. The Eight of Wands, deciding to move on and ghost the situation with the Moon. Okay, intuitively making that decision. The Strength card coming out with the Four of Wands in reverse. Party's over. This ain't happening. The end of an engagement, breaking it off. Again, with these are the breaks. Seven of Pentacles in the most recent past. The Empress. Tending to your own garden. Honoring your value and your worth. Okay? Honoring your value and your worth. Tending to your own garden. The Ace of Pentacles coming out with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Fresh start comes because you took responsibility for your shit. And you handled it and you pushed through that final step with the Eight of Pentacles upright coming out with the Six of Cups. Okay, and it's like at quarter till. Quarter till is upright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's about to happen. Okay. It's not quarter till it's upright. It's a quarter past upright. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that correctly. This is a quarter past upright. Okay. The time to reconsider something from the past is over because now they're focused and dedicated on something else. Okay. Temperance card energy with the Six of Wands upright, which is awesome because the next card over from the last deck on the right side was a Six of Wands. So the Temperance, emotional control and mastery, waiting on divine timing and being patient, taking time to get to know somebody. Somebody is going to be 6 months of getting to know this new person. Somebody just started a new karmic cycle with a different soulmate. It doesn't always mean it's bad karma, folks. Stop getting scared of the word karmic. It just means as a result of previous actions, current energies. Six of Wands, wow, with the Star card, the victory, because you're taking and acting in a way of choosing, I heard, the empowered path. The empowered path of being patient, taking the time, getting to know somebody. I heard, can we wait a minute? 'Cause baby, for the first time, I feel like I'm in love. Can we wait a minute? 'Cause baby, for the first time, I feel like I'm in love with you. Okay, with the Five of Swords, in the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, a blessing is coming in with that Star card. Something that they asked for is showing up in the near future. And the thing is, everything isn't always going to be hunky-dory, but the dedicated effort from the deck, from the God deck, says you have all the skills you need to get through any challenge that comes your way. Interesting. All right. So, what do I see? I see that there was a situation where in the past somebody wanted to go back to the way it was. That wasn't going to happen because somebody here figured out that their power was in doing what was best for themselves. Because if this person is going to violate what's best for me, I have to take care of me, because at the end of the day, if I ain't taking care of me and they ain't taking care of me, nobody's taking care of me. Okay, so somebody has to take care of themselves. And somebody here, they tried to fight it. They tried to argue it. Did you gray wall them? Because on your side, you got the moon in the same position. Yeah, I'm feeling your energy is over here. Their energy is over there. Somebody here, they don't want to let go. Somebody just can't let you go. They can't let you go. They don't want to let you go. They know that you're moving on. They have no fucking choice at this point. You're done with that battle, that fight. Well, they was busy up here telling some lies and some deceit. You was busy over here being in your Empress energy. Yeah, this person, they didn't have no regrets about how they treated your family, I heard. And so you're not having no regrets about shutting that party down in your power. Yeah, I do see in this new karmic energy, in this new cycle where you have all the skills, talents, and abilities and the dedicated effort to make it through any challenges that you've seen before, it's like you have all the life lessons from this situation from the past. So this is like, simply put, all the BS relationships that you had in the past where you chose to develop and grow to be a better mate, to be a better lover, to be to get a level of mastery over yourself so that you could be hospitable to a beautiful relationship, they're going to actually pay off, but not with that same person that you learned those skills from. It's going to pay off with the next person that comes in. Somebody else is going to be hating. They're going to be throwing salt on it. Somebody feels like they have lost control over you to another person who is tried and true. They can see that. They're upset. Somebody here is going to be realizing like that you're gone. They lost you. Okay, you weren't lying about what you said, and they lost you to another person who is stable, who is reliable, who's honest, and who is upright to you. And they're going to be having all types of mixed emotions about that, because they could have been that to you too, but they weren't. Somebody else is going to come in and they're going to do that shit no matter what comes up. Oh, they're in it to win it, and they're going to do that shit with you. And the outcome in this experience, this is not a controlled connection. This is something that flows well together. Three of Pentacles, Emperor in reverse, Hierophant upright. This isn't a connection where Two people are trying to control each other. This is a connection where two people are committed to watching each other rise in their own freaking power. Oh my God, baby, I'm so proud of you. What did you do? Look at you. Go ahead and get it. And with authenticity. Not getting upset because you're growing in power. Not getting upset because you're shining bright like a diamond. No, but rather being so proud of you, encouraging you. And likewise, you're doing this for them. I see two people growing in their power. But they're doing it benevolently. They're not doing it in a hateful energy. They said the Empress card had already come out. So the Emperor in reverse is actually reflecting back to the Empress energy, which is telling me, again, self-worth, value, love, nurturing, and creativity. These are all key words of Empress energy. With the Strength card and the Hierophant, for someone, this is a power couple that's headed to the freaking altar. They're headed to the altar of love, baby, and whatever that looks like in your experience, in your consciousness, in your reality. This is what I have for you. Tarot in the Shadows message. Shall we keep going? Do you guys want more cards? Do you have questions about the information that came out here today? I need to blow my nose. Give me a second. If you have any questions about the spread, about this experience, not your personal experience, but about the reading, what should we ask about this? Oh my goodness. Okay, somebody here, they're heartbroken. They don't want to let it go. But they ain't going to have no choice. I heard there ain't no two ways about it. I heard if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. So it's going up in here. It's not going down. So a situation is causing somebody great happiness, and it's causing another person a freaking breakdown, because these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. And again, the Strength card, I'm now looking at it. I just picked it up, and now it's upright again. So, like I said, somebody here is in their power. Somebody here is giving all their power away. You know what? They gave all their power away because they were busy milking the power from somebody else. They were never standing into their own power. That's not what life was about. Life was about somebody here stand up into their own power. They didn't do that. They weren't doing that. So now they're sitting up in this energy like, damn, my power is gone. I feel like I've lost all my power. I feel like I've lost everything. Well, nobody else was ever supposed to be your everything. You're supposed to be your everything, and then everything else comes in to honor that. Somebody's figuring that out now. Okay. Learning about their worth and value. Okay. Wow, that one went all the way over there. Got some runes on it. Now I work with 3 sets of runes. If you didn't know that, you finna learn today. 3 sets of runes. I'll let you know what they're all about. Let's get some of my handmade tarot dice. Got those. And the Boggle game is back. I'm loving using this throwing stuff on the desk. It's fun. As long as they all stay on the desk. Okay. Alright. First thing I'm noticing with everything that I just threw out on the table is we have double N energy. So there's a vibrational match, and I'm actually seeing there's this energy where they're like mirroring each other. So whatever that N is about, I saw the Z's, like somebody is sleeping. Somebody's been sleeping. They're not consciously woke. They're spiritually knocked the F out. I just got that. We also have the letter E on the table. And today the letter E is standing for elementary school. Like you did an excellent job on an elementary school level with all that lying and deceiving. That was excellent elementary school behavior with all your lies and your webs of deceit you was trying to create. Somebody here, in your experience, that was real. Shadow energy here. Is that the shadow or is that the green? Hold on, let me just look. Oh yeah, that's the shadow side of the Hierophant energy. So, interesting. Wow, the third party is going to get completely triggered by your new committed experience that you're putting dedicated effort towards. That's going to trigger the heck out of somebody. Somebody here has an opportunity for joy in this. It's not you, because that's a goldstone rune with Runio on it. talking about joy, about success and satisfaction and rebound. Okay. Somebody here, it's like a person, what I just got is some spirit is about to replace someone or something in your life that you cut out for your own spiritual, emotional, and mental well-being with something better right quick in a hurry. I want to see this rune that flew all the way to the side. Who is that? It's Issa. Oh my God, Issa from the quartz crystal. I heard God said from a long time ago, this situation ain't going nowhere, baby. You're going to have to back out of there. I heard, and it took you a while to get that message and to follow suit. It took you a minute to get that message. It took you a minute to follow suit on that. That's crazy. Because the Issa is like, it's ice. It's not moving. It's stagnant. It's blocked. It's an obstacle. Okay. Now, all of the obstacles that you've been given up until now were to learn life lessons with this Hierophant on the shadow side. So, Spirit put, your Spirit put, I heard your Spirit put certain obstacles in your path. I heard it's not on the cards. It said since before you were born, you sat in spirit and designed an obstacle course for yourself. Wow. The obstacle course you designed before you were born. When you were still in your spirit form. Before being birthed into a physical body, was to prepare you through these shadow life lessons from this experience to get into an experience where you say yes to the joys in life, yes to positive energy in your life, yes to happiness, conducive, balanced, reciprocal connections. Wow. And Laguz shows up over here talking about healing. Somebody here, they don't want to let go of a situation because there's a need for healing. They had an opportunity to heal during the situation. And somebody here, they need to get into their spirituality. That's what's going to heal them, and that's what's going to help them to move on when things run their course and it's time to move on. That's what they are looking for. They could be looking for it from you, but you're not giving that right now because you have to choose it for yourself right now. Okay, what else do we have here? Wow, we have Tiwaz. Tiwaz is our victory rune. Spirit said when you let go of that, when you closed out that cycle, that put you in a victory pose. Yeah, with the Lovers card, Lovers tarot dice here on the yellow side, you took action to follow and make this choice. Okay. Wow. And it's Yara, which is about success. Okay. In your actions, you took a successful action to end the old cycle. Okay. What you were committed to. You're choosing a path of a divine, okay, lovers action. You're choosing what you want to put your love into. You did that. You found that. You chose that. You chose that. That was a victory move. Spirit is confirming that was a victory move. So if you recently chose who your lover was, who you wanted to marry, they said that was a victory move. You did this amidst some sort of complaint. Somebody didn't like that shit. And then we have the end here again. Why? Because this person, this person adds to your life more joy. This person you're choosing, this one your rune over here is now speaking as this is the person you're choosing. They add life into your life. They give you additional life to your life. They add joy into your life. And if stress kills, then joy brings life. It adds life to your life. Okay. With the light side of the Wheel of Fortune, is telling me that however you close it out karma clear. You close it out karma clear. Yes, look, the world over here on the light energy, on the Two of Cups. I heard excelente, excelente with the letter E is saying excelente, excellent. You're choosing an excellent love, an excellent partner, okay? Blocking out that elementary bullshit. It's reminding me that it was originally talking about elementary. You got a great grade for elementary school shit. Somebody here, they got a great grade for elementary school shit. Now they're reflecting back to another Tarot in the Shadows reading we did a long time ago. You didn't come to get past with the 80%. You came to pass with 100%. You came to pass at the top of your class. So there's something here about leveling up into love experiences that are more advanced love experience. Wow, okay. The Death card in the light energy, sitting right on the Queen of Wands. I heard off with their heads. That's usually Queen of Hearts energy. That's usually Queen of Hearts energy. Okay, but it's coming out right here. It mentions it. Okay, we have Iwas, safety. You're putting yourself in safety. Because you're over this situation, you're safe from this person's anger. You protected your energy with Iwas. It's a protecting of your energy, choosing safety for yourself, using your magic, okay? And going with this ending. You took action to go with this ending, okay? While somebody's showing up bitter, embittered, and angry about your life. We have 3 more runes here. Over here on this victory and this star, wow, we have Othila showing up. Othila shows up talking about your prosperity. It talks about your assets. It talks about ownership. There are some things you are destined to own, that, like your light, hold on, like your starlight, like your blessing. Those are coming in for you. Okay. And there's something here. They said, be careful what you own owns you. Make sure that something you want to own. We have Taurus coming in here as well from the quartz crystal runes. And Taurus is coming in talking about there's a divine strategy here to this Empress energy. And we have Burkana with love. Oh my goodness. Spirit had a divine plan about your love life, honey. Yes, it was a very strategic divine plan. You have recently put some of this stuff together. It's like, oh, I had to go through all that BS because I would have been a total cunt in my next relationship if I didn't learn through those shadow aspects that I had in the past with that shadow hierophant energy, with this one who was a whole ass, with their lies and their deceit and their running away and then not wanting to let me go when it's time to. All that shit's coming through. You got magic in this ending, honey. The ending here is magical. It opens up some magic for you. Wow, this is beautiful. So this is what we have for your Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. Let's go into your Alpha and Omega messages from the Guardian Angel Tarot. What do we have? It says a win-win solution. Temperance card energy. We have Temperance card energy unfolding in your very near future here with the Victory card. Oh my God. Yeah, and it's connected to your prosperity, Othila. And because it's in the Goldstone runes, it's like you got more prosperity coming into your life as you choose this victory. It's going to be good for your love life. It's going to be good for your financial life. And it's divine timing for it. It is switching out something for something of greater or better value. Creating a switch in your life to get something better and let go of something that was not. Let go of something that was not to get something better. It says there's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So solutions are coming in. In your victory pose here. And from the postcard from Spirit, it says, dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you, we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for Spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to discover your asserted nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. So, this is what we have for your Tarot in the Shadows episode tonight. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. And it is officially the 31st. This is your last 24-hour period to get your reading in. If you make your purchase of your personal service or goods from my website, between now and the next 24 hours on August 1st, which is not the next download, but the one right after that, I'm going to be drawing a winner of a free 10-minute session with me, okay? And here's a little sidebar hint. I rarely keep track of the time, just so you know. So I say it's 10 minutes, but we'll see what Spirit calls out. But this is what we have for you tonight. If you purchase your reading within the next 24 hours, you'll be offered or receive a ticket to the raffle. And so that's something I can start working on, is getting the names into the drawing. I haven't written down any of the names, but all the records are there to show who purchased readings over the last month. Everybody will be entered. I'll just be going through all of my payments received. Okay? So this is what I have for you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And Janine, I'll be looking for your message, love. Thank you so much. Good night.